Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Karan, and today I am back with one more interesting story of a very famous Russian writer, Mr. Mikhail Fyodor Dostoevsky. When a lonely young man meets this pretty Nastyanka, their chance encounter unfold into four unforgettable nights of shared dream and deep connection. But as dawn break, they must face the bittersweet reality of love that may be as fleeting as delight itself. Intimate and haunting, White Nights is a spellbinding story of love and a longing set against the dreamlike backdrop of St. Petersburg endless nights. White Nights is a deeply emotional and introspective short story of Fyodor Dostoevsky. The short story begins with a narrator, a shy and introverted man, describing his lonely existence in St. Petersburg. He wanders the street at nights, especially during the white nights, lost in his imagination and disconnected from the real life. He calls himself a dreamer, someone who lives more in his thoughts and fantasies than in the physical world. He has no close friend or family and rarely interacts with people. He personifies the city around him, the building, the bridges, the rivers, as if they are his companions. Despite his deep loneliness, he finds comfort in dreaming, believing that even if his dreams aren't real, they are beautiful and full of feeling. He describes how he watches the people around him but never become a part of their life. One night during his walk, he sees a young woman standing alone by a canal and crying. Worried for her, he approaches her gently and offers help. At first, she is cautious, but after he saves her from an aggressive stranger, she warms up to him. The woman introduces herself as Nastyanka. They begin talking and find a strange comfort in each other's. Nastyanka is also lonely. She lives with her strict blind grandmother who keeps her tightly supervised. The narrator is immediately enhanced by her honesty, warmth, and vulnerability. They agree to meet the next night at the same place. That night, the narrator goes home filled with hope and happiness. He feels as if a miracle has happened. For the first time, he has found someone who understands and sees him. The second night, when they meet again, they take a walk and continue their conversation. Nastyanka tells her story. She was raised by her grandmother who kept her sheltered. A year ago, a lodger, a young man, came to stay with them. Nastyanka fell in love with him. Before he left to take a job in another city, he promised to return and marry with Nastyanka. However, after a year, he has not contacted her. The narrator has listened intentionally, though he secretly wishes she could love him instead. Despite his growing feeling, he supported her emotionally and offers to help with her beloved. Nastyanka tells him that she feels comfortable around him and sees him as a friend, not a lover. The narrator is disappointed, but he hides it behind his desire to be close to her in any way of possible. On the third night, they write a letter to Nastyanka's beloved, asking him to come back. The narrator delivers the letter for her. Though it hurts him to help connection with another man, still he does it willingly, sacrificing his own hope for her happiness. They walk together again, and she thanks him for being so kind. She says she would have married him if she hadn't already been in love. The narrator's heart breaks, but he says nothing, preferring her friendship over losing her completely. This night was full of sadness. Nastyanka whole night waits for his boyfriend, but he didn't come. And then he put his hand on the dreamer's hand and said, "Now I will live with you." But the next evening, Nastyanka arrives late and visibly emotional. She tells the narrator that her beloved has returned and she is going to be with him. At that moment, all the narrator's dreams come crashing down. Despite the pain, he doesn't show his sorrow and he congratulates her, holds back his tears, and smiles. Nastyanka lives with her lover, promising to write and never forget him. She says he will always be her friend, someone who saved her. The narrator is left alone once again, wandering the street under the pale summer night sky. His heart is shattered, but he doesn't regret meeting her. He knows the experience something beautiful, even if it was a brief and one sided, but truly it was a love. And ultimately, the story ends. So, if you like the story, so please like the video too, and share and subscribe.